Jamie writes, I started my business 8 years ago and soon after hired an operations manager. It was just the two of us for so long and we developed a friendship. After a few years, he started overstepping his bounds. He'd make decisions that really should have gone through me, but I let it slide. Now he's an underperformer who refuses to take direction. Things are a mess and I don't know how to tell him to get back to work. Jamie, the first thing I want you to do is give yourself permission to admit you caved. At a certain point in time, and I don't care how long ago that was, you let something slide that should have been addressed. It's time to issue yourself a get out of jail free card. The sooner you let yourself off the hook for that past mistake, the easier it will be to draw those much needed, very clear lines of authority. So spend 0 minutes beating yourself up about your get back to work message. Jamie, just spill the truth. First, admit your wrongdoing. I want you to take a little blame. You could say it this way: I haven't done a good enough job of defining your role and adhering to professional standards at work. It's been hard for me to separate our friendship from our work relationship. And I want to clear up any misunderstandings I might have created over the years about how I need you to contribute to the growth of this company. Not only does a message like this take the pressure off of your employee, who incidentally has been granted that overuse of power by you, it reinforces that you value his contributions and that together you should be achieving the #1 priority of any business: growth. Second, Jamie, hear him out. Ask if he agrees with your assessment. He may agree wholeheartedly that the lines between personal and professional have been blurred. Or more likely, he'll say something like, I don't know what you're talking about. I think everything is perfect. But here's the beauty of perceptive communication, the kind of communication I want all leaders to possess. It doesn't matter what he says. It only matters what you say, and your response will be the same either way. What's important to me is that we're focused on growth and that everyone, including you, is making strong contributions. If I'm clear about your role and my role, we won't be duplicating efforts or missing opportunities, and that means more growth. Third, give him a chance to participate in the solution. You both created the problem, although leaders should always assume more responsibility than employees. However, attempting to dictate after 8 years of laissez-faire, not a good move. Say something like, I understand this might be a surprise to you, so I want to give you time to think about your role, the ways in which you feel you can make the strongest contributions. Why don't you jot down some ideas and we can talk again in a few days? Jamie, once again, you're taking the pressure off the employee, whose only fault is feeding off of the ambiguity you've been serving up all these years. Fourth, lay down a few immediate ground rules, whatever's most important to you. For example, you could say, if any of our top 3 customers come in this week, I'd like to be the one that meets with them. You know, I've allowed myself to be too disengaged, and it'll be good for me to have some direct interaction. Let him know you're serious about reclaiming your position as the boss, even if you haven't worked out all the details yet. So Jamie, as you craft your message, make sure that you admit your wrongdoing, hear him out, give him a chance to participate in the solution, and lay down a few immediate ground rules. It'll be tough, but the hardest part now is just holding yourself accountable. That's it, Jamie. And I'd love to hear from all of my viewers about this scenario or another one. Message me at hushfiles@trueperception.com or comment on this blog.